Hey guys, welcome to the notorious 1 versus 4 tougher AI matchup. Now, I have posted a failed video on this earlier where I played it and I did not go very far, but this time I went a lot further. And so, let me just clarify that this map right here is Australian Outback. How did I turn off the... There we go. So, as you can see, this is the smallest possible map ever on arena size, I believe. So that means that rushing is the most, like, what's the word? It is the most prevalent strategy ever because there's not much land out there. In fact, if I don't rush, I will be guaranteed to lose the game because my land has 0 resources in it, pretty much. Like, I don't even have a single mountain that I can access. So if I don't rush the enemy, I will lose this game guaranteed. So therefore, as always, here comes the rush. Now, I will speed up until the rush starts, but keep in mind, this is a 4v1, so my goal as the single player is to pretty much rush 2 computers and successfully defeat them at the very start. So let's get started, starting off with rush. Now, just looking at the civilizations, this guy is... Oh, I hate how it switches like that. Let me just keep it off Fog of War. So, this guy is Brit. British start with foot archers as soon as they make their barracks. So what I'm doing here is I see that he's expanding, therefore I'm gonna rush him before he has a chance to make his free archers. Now 1100 health on the small city. If he finishes this, I mean, I don't want him to finish this. So let's see, 1100. He's building a little bit, 91%, but his villager is dying real quick here, real quick. Okay, boom. Boom! It's been stopped. Huh. Okay. Looks like that city is gonna be stopped. So that's yellow. What's blue? What civ is blue? It actually shows right here. I don't have to click. He's Romans. So he's also got a rushing advantage if he decides to rush, which he's not. In fact, none of the players in this matchup are rushing, because as you can tell, they all expanded for a second town center. Are these called town centers? Second city. Second city. Now, because Yellow lost his expansion, he is down to 1 expansion right now until he decides to make another city. So, if I take over his capital right now, he is just defeated without the possibility of re-expanding. So here we go. That's what I'm going for right now. Go for that temple. And defeated. 1 player is out. Now it's a 3 versus 1. Whew! So this is where I get a big advantage, but it is still 3 versus 1. So the longer the game goes on at 3v1, the harder it is. So what I'm doing is maxing out on more hop whites, and basically just spending all my resources on military once again, so that I'll be able to successfully take over blue. Now, it is an expected thing for the enemy to build up towers or start making military as soon as the first one has been rushed and defeated. So, yeah. I'm just looking around. Like, this guy already has a tower here, and he doesn't have a barracks or anything, but he does have a tower. And blue does not have a tower from the looks of it, but yeah, I'm just going. I don't know if it's like more adventurous if I keep off the Fog of War. I might as well do that for the like from now on, you know, because like now the game's actually starting. So here we go. He is playing as Romans, as we saw earlier. I go straight for the capital because that gets 500 bonus resources on everything. Now this map, by the way, is the best map to play against computers, because you can take fish and just get lots of resource bonuses from fishing. Computers don't usually take fish, but I mean, like, they do, but they definitely don't fight on the water, that's for sure. All right, so blue's capital is going down. He's making a temple here, but he still doesn't have any real defense, so that is unfortunate for him. Barracks is just coming out now, kind of late on that. So what I'm doing here, my goal with this massive army, is just take over this base before he gets defense out. So he does have barracks. He's probably making some troops right now, but I don't want him to recapture my small city, because, you know, then I have to recapture it again. So either way, it seems like blue is going down very fast, and that's exactly my goal right here. Okay. Okay, let me speed it up. I have nothing to commentate on. I might as well speed this up. Okay, there we go. Now, I could have made this more exciting, actually, because blue was just starting to fire my city, just as I captured this. So he could have retook the capital city. But honestly, even if he takes it back, I'm still going to like kill his archers and take back his capital. So yeah, purple's trying to take the middle of the map with this one, but that's not happening. As you can see, I'm already taking attrition damage with that red damage on my guys there. So that means I do need a supply wagon in order to safely keep attacking forward. If I attack purple's main right now, my guys might all die, simply due to the attrition damage. So because of that, I am pulling back and trying to get some more technology up. So there's blue. I have to advance to the third age. I do have a lot of resources, but first I have to advance in order to, you know, get siege and secure these guys with a supply wagon. Besides, everybody else is going for the third age as well. So yeah, let's just see what's happening over here. She is just getting his military started. Green already has an army back here. And okay, nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting. So in total, they have 4 cities. In total, I have 4 cities. So now it's pretty much a tied up match from the looks of it. 1 versus 2. And we have ended the early game just as we're going to the medieval age. Honestly, we're not in the early game anymore. Let's just call this mid game. This is where it gets interesting because both of them are producing military and are making their own empires. So I'm just going to speed this up, see what happens. Still not getting attacked by anyone. Yeah, now I'm just teching out, maxing out economy, because that's what you got to be doing at this point. And it looks like purple expanded right here with a city. So yeah, this is a good spot for me to attack. All I need is a supply wagon, and then I can move forward. And it seems like that's exactly what I'm doing. Lots and lots of units. That's a big army. If both of the enemies combine their army, they have a good chance at destroying mine. See what happens here. So purple's coming in defense slowly. It seems like green's actually attacking me in the back here. As you can see, I still don't have attrition damage upgraded in my tower, but I'm just starting it now as I said that. There we go, because these guys are not taking any damage as they're raiding my back. So purple did lose his forward here. Surprisingly, purple still has more score than green, even though he's being harassed like crazy. Yeah, okay, whatever. I know you guys like matches versus people a lot more than computers. Like I said, this will be the last comp stomp in Rise of Nations for quite a while. I just love playing against computers in this game because they are so well programmed. They are so fun to play against, honestly. Like in Age of Mythology, it's not that fun to play against computers anymore because I know how to play, you know. It's very boring. With Rise of Nations, however, it's not that boring. It does get a little boring, but it's definitely a lot less boring than Age of Mythology. So now I have attrition upgraded. These guys are taking significant damage. But I successfully took over his base. He was making a new city here. Okay. It seems like they're not coming back to defend. Now let's just look at resources. I'm getting close to being capped out at 200. This guy, okay, he's not that close to 200, but he's also on the limit of 200. And we're all pretty similar. I'm just a bit higher in income and resources, simply because I defeated a few computers. So I have that big advantage right now. Now green is coming into my base. This is in danger. My number one focus when it comes to these type of games is knowledge. I want to focus all my gold and knowledge on just you know, teching up. So this university right here is in big danger. It's about to go down. Green took over this base, and there we go, losing a couple villagers and scholars. So I decided to move forward here and try to reclaim that base eventually, but I'm just running forward here. Oh, my scholars actually stayed alive. That's cool. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I wouldn't want them to die like that. Oh, they're running. Oh god, they're gonna run back to this one automatically, so they're all gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're still alive. They're still alive. Are they gonna die or? Oh my god. Okay, so this base is gonna be my next target, it seems. But are these scholars gonna stay alive? That's my question. Holy cow, I think they're all gonna stay alive. That is awesome. Okay, I didn't lose any scholars. Whew, okay, so purple's trying to defend his base here, but to no avail. Green's kind of running around. Nothing much is happening still. This is just small little scraps going on. Let me speed it up once again. Okay, city capture in the middle here. This whole time, half the map has been theirs, half the map hasn't been mine. Except green has this base right now, so my goal is to take that back and have half of the map once again. Purple Purple's just constantly making a third small city every time I take it over. And green just took over this base, so it's time for me to reclaim my own. Mediolanum. Oh, purple took back his base. So this is where it gets a bit difficult, because I'm trying to take back my own base back here, but then purple attacks over there. I can't split in two directions, but I am putting up a castle right here. This will be perfect to defend this small city as soon as it goes up. It is having a hard time going up, though. Just finishing off some green units back here. See what happens. Okay, that base is finito. Now I'm going back here. Taking heavy damage on this castle, but I think it is still going up in percentage. No, it's totally stuck. It's totally stuck. So my villagers are actually taking damage from the archers that are shooting the building. That's I forgot how that technicality works in this game. So it seems like these villagers are all gonna die. And now this castle is here idling. Needs more villagers. Okay, gunpowder age. First up to the gunpowder age. Whew, okay. Okay, coming back to this point. It seems like both green and purple defending this base heavily now. Or at least they were. Population 81 for purple. 83 for me. And 65 for green. Surprisingly, green is at the bottom there. Even though he hasn't really been attacked. Yeah, it's good for purple. Good for purple. Like, he's doing really good. He's been attacked numerous times. And he's still doing better than his teammate. Alright. Okay, once again, taking back this base slowly. Not much to look around on here. Oh, massive army from purple versus my massive army. The big difference, I think, is that he's still in age 2. Yes, slingers are age 1. Hoplites age 1, crossbow age 3. So, I got higher tech than he does. And, you know, when we have... Like, when you have an army that out-techs the enemy, your army's almost always going to win in this game. So I'm taking heavy, heavy damage, but he is going to lose the fight eventually. Oh, losing all these units is costing me a lot of resources, though. Even though I have such an economic upper hand, losing all these guys is really costing me, you know? So... as you can tell, all my army is super low health right now. It seems like I'm actually going to die. So that means if green comes in with an assistance force, I will not be able to defend that very well. See what happens, though. Oh, there's green's force. Yeah, he's coming in. Yeah, my army is way too low. This is like that scene from The Mummy. If you guys have watched the movie The Mummy, the guys were like fighting Anabites. And after like 2 different hordes, all the guys were scrapped, damaged, and all that. And then they still have to fight an endless horde. And that's what's happening right here. These guys are fighting till the death. Some new guys are coming in, new recruits with full health, but green definitely has a superior army right now. As soon as he gathers it up, it's going to be very hard to defend this location. Luckily for me, though, he's not pronging me on the back here, so at least I'm only defending on one spot. Okay, quick check. 250 capped out pretty much. 250 getting capped out. 200 solid on purple. So, you know, we're pretty even economically. I still got that upper hand there. But army-wise, I'm 88 population. This guy's 80. This guy's 85. We're still tied up. So, yeah, very interesting. If we're tied up, there's 2 of them and there's 1 of me. So I only got a slight upper hand right now, making it pretty difficult to do any damage. That's the real thing. I have to do damage if they're outnumbering me, but I'm not doing damage to them. All I can do right now is defend. So that's what makes it difficult. Whew. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So, okay, look at this massive army. This army right here, I cannot even combat. Like, I still got pure javelineers. Oh, they're taking back the city again. My castle, my fortress has to go up, because I cannot defend this with army anymore. In fact, they're outnumbering me so bad that I can't even keep up with production in military. That's brutal. I got them auto-queued, and they're just dying like flies. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this army for sure. He's got medieval age units. I just got to the Enlightenment age, so that means I will have a higher tech army once again. I'm just upgrading my tech somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Fusiliers. Fusiliers. Okay, so I'm getting nice upgrades. This is the best case scenario for my upgrades now. I got 5th age units versus 3rd age units. However, they have too much. They literally have so much that I cannot combat them. Let's see. Yeah, they got so much army right now. It's like a full army. Age 4 gunpowder infantry versus age 5. Wow. Woo! Okay. Thing about the computers is obviously they are way more committed to military than human. At least than me, because I'm committed to teching up a lot more than I am to military. So these guys are all in on military right now. That's why they're actually stacking up on knowledge, as you can tell. Look at the library upgrades. This guy's got 4, 3, 4, 3. This guy's got 4, 4, 4, 4. So green is ahead significantly now. And I got 4, 3, 4, 6. So this is what I always do. I always focus on this. That makes all my other upgrades cheaper. And once I finish this row over here, I just power through the rest of the ages. Okay. So tech-wise, I'm obviously at the highest point right now, as well as economically. But military-wise, it's getting really hard to defend this. In fact, this fortress is about to fall down. I'm not sure what I can do about that. Not much point in repairing it, because my villagers will die if I repair it for long enough. So what I'm doing here, spamming out cavalry, continuing with my infantry as well. But I'm running out of economy. I don't have enough metal to sustain this. Definitely got to upgrade like my mining or something. Yeah, I could upgrade it here. I could definitely upgrade my mining here. Alright, so I'm just going to scroll forward. It's hard to... Like, it seems like they are defending this small city. It's hard to deal any damage there, but I'm just going to scroll forward and see what happens. Okay. I just got an army out of thin air, honestly. I don't know where that came from. And these guys' armies is still flooding in, but I just took back this city once again. Okay. They're catching up to the Enlightenment Age, but what's happening now is my score is pretty much doubled versus any one of them due to high tech. So, definitely good now. I got a big army to defend, teched up, and ready to keep going. 90 population versus 90 versus 87. Once again, we are tied up. Whew, okay, let's see what happens. Okay. I got like my island here in territory, as you can tell. Wow. You know, I ran out of words. Sometimes I'm just not sure if I feel like commentating or not. This is one of those times. I decide, hey, I want to do this clip for sure. This is such a great game. But I'm just like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't feel that hype that I sometimes feel. Okay, let's see though. Let's just keep going. We're going in this hard. I'll be right back, actually. Whew, okay. I just got something to drink. Spiking up that energy a bit. Okay. Oh, what's with the low frame rate? What happened? Whoa. What is with the low frames? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Frame rate is fixed. Not sure why that happens sometimes. It says it's still at 15 in my little corner there. Normally it would be like at 30, but this seems fine. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Nothing much is happening, but I'm trying to push in to take this base from purple. So purple's still taking significant damage, but if you look at the scores, he was pretty much ahead or tied up with green, and he is ahead when it comes to teching up. So I'm not sure how on earth purple is ahead of green when I've been attacking purple this entire time. That makes no sense to me. Supply wagon goes down, so I am losing health on my guys now there. This would be a good time to pull back or just make a new one. But yeah, I'm just going to speed it up because not much action's happening right now. Seems like I am going to lose these guys just from attrition damage. Okay, that base though is now reduced. I could capture it as soon as I kill off all these guys. Seems like green is coming in to assist just at the perfect time though, so gonna be tough to take over. More towers are coming up from purple. Okay. Okay. Now purple's got an army too, so we're all tied up once again. I'm unable to push forward and take over this base simply due to being outnumbered. So I got 94 population, 95. This guy's got more than me, 97, and 104. So at this point, both AIs have more military than I do from the looks of it, and it's hard to keep up in numbers. As you can tell, my metal is drastically low. I really gotta take more care of that, but I don't really have any more mines to mine out in my area, so that's the thing about these smaller maps. Resources can be scarce. Everything else is great though. It's just the metal that I'm low on. So because of that, my production is pretty low. All my horses require metal as well as fusiliers, so it's like I can make a couple guys, but not the guys I want to make right now. Especially because at this point in time, I don't have the choice to spend only wood and gold on people. I can't make crossbowmen anymore like I could in the past. So, yeah. Oh, there comes the spy. These are unstoppable little guys. There's nothing I can do about them except kill them once they're done. And this guy survived. Wow, that's awkward. He is not dead. He's gonna go for another capture before he dies. They only cost like 40 gold, 40 metal as well, so that's totally worth capturing a guy for that. Now once again, I'm trying to push in, take over his base. He is so fortified though. He's got a big army as well as 2 towers. There's not much, like, I cannot push in this location right now. I cannot. I'm still not being attacked from up here though, surprisingly. Let's just fast forward this. This has been a tug of war for many minutes now. Let's just fast forward. So what's happening now is purple is overpowering my army from the looks of it. And I am being pushed back actually. Green is coming in from the middle. And so bottom line is I am losing military. As you can tell, my population is down to 77 and I still have no metal to support my production. So that's pretty embarrassing. In fact, they just recaptured this city once again. And this one, my god, this whole time, like for the past 20 minutes, I feel like we've just been going for these 2 cities like this entire time. Anyways, they capture the back now. Well, let's look at resources. These guys are capped at 260. Green is capped at 320. Once again, no metal for him. Or oil. That might be why he's so poor in, wait. How does he have no metal? That's weird. There's not a lot of mountains on this map, that's for sure. So, in fact, I got the top metal income right now. That's probably going to give me a huge upper hand, but right now, in the moment of time, I am down 2 cities, and these guys are still higher in population, so I really need to make more military to come back into the game. Whew. Well, modern age, there we go. So I'm now 2 ages up ahead of purple once again, which gives me just such an upper hand against his military that he cannot compete against my guys as soon as I'm done upgrading them to these. So yeah, any second now that's gonna happen. Now, green is keeping up relatively well. Once again, I'm going to speed it up because not much action is happening. They are pushing in on my frontier here, but this redoubt, this castle has been standing for so long. Like a hero not falling, it is still standing. I hope this artillery doesn't kill it off, but it seems like there's nothing I can do at this point. In fact, green and purple have combined forces. Once again, I'm being pushed back. Under 80 population, and this guy's at 120. How much does purple have? 100. So it's like my military is still dropping even with all this production. In fact, my population is still going down. I can't believe it. I'm not even sure what I can do at this point, but we just got to keep watching, guys. I told you this game is such an awesome game. It's beautiful. So I am down a castle now, and that's about it, actually. That's about it. Pretty much maxed out on knowledge. Like, not quiet, but, you know, I'm getting up there. I need one more university to max out my knowledge production. And for that, I need one of these 2 cities here. Permanently, you know, so I don't lose it. But meanwhile, I'm just carrying on with my things here. Let's see how my library is doing. It's getting close to being maxed out. In fact, I can advance to the next age right away. That's how high my knowledge production is. So here we go. Going to the information age right now. And that should give me, once again, a massive strength to my troops. +8 armor, modern age guys. So even though these guys have a huge population upper hand, this tech advantage is making my forces more and more immortal. Although they are dying, as you can tell, they are just way more powerful than the other guys are. So let's just keep going. They are still pushing at me a little bit. But I'm definitely not losing these guys as easily as before. Definitely. Even with constant fire, I still have most of my guys standing. But look at this size. This army right here has even got airplanes coming in. So green has a massive army. Although half of them are decoys, I'm not going to lie. Oh wait, no, these are just special units. There's some decoys left. This army, both purple and green combined, is a massive, massive army. So this is getting harder and harder to stop. And yeah. Just looking at resources though, I'm pretty much capped out at 550. My oil is still catching up. Green, 260. No, that's purple. Purple is capped out at 260. He really needs to upgrade his economic thing. And green this is what I was going to talk about. He's got 400 of many things, but not metal. Metal is the reason why his oil is not catching up either. And metal is preventing him from advancing much further in the game. So, it seems like that's the cutting edge thing in this map that's giving me the upper hand. Now, at the same time, what am I talking about? Look at this. These guys have such a big army right here that I can't even push back against it. He's at 150 population. Purple is still at 100. And I'm down to 97. Man. So, I'm still getting pushed back further and further here. I gotta do something about that. At this point, though, my economy is so high that I feel like I can supply more army now. Like, I can definitely afford to make more. Let's just see what happens, though. Still not being attacked anywhere else here. Airplanes shooting at this. I'm starting to make my super collider. I always make this wonder. What this does, let me just read the description here. So the cost to buy goods at the market is never higher than 125 wealth. You know, like over here on the left. So that's cool. Technologies can be researched instantaneously. And one thing this doesn't show, no, actually this is all that it is, right? Huh, I'm just thinking. Because, like, when I capture a city, I capture it instantaneously. I'm not sure if that's caused by the Super Collider or by the thing I always upgrade in my library. We'll find out later, though. But there's a thing in the library. Oh, it is in the library. If I capture it, all the timers are instantaneous, and I capture any city instantly. So, if I combine that with the Super Collider, I get dramatic results. So, okay. Green and purple still pushing forward here with a heavy, heavy army. I'm losing my military production at this point. So I really got to take care of that. Start to make a missile silo in the back. Missile silo out of desperation. Researching nukes. More wonders coming out. And this is down to 0. He could actually capture it. Oh, he is trying to capture it, I think. Wait. Oh, he can't capture it with units that don't do damage. But he definitely should capture this because it's down to 0 health. So he'd have an easy time with that. Okay, let's just fast forward this. They got a massive army still at my front base here, dealing me nice damage. Just losing my auto plant in the back here. Definitely got to do something at this point. Now, the Super Collider is getting up real quick. Once I get that up, I can get unlimited food because I'm trading my gold off for food. And that gives me enough for whatever I need. So, that's awesome. Right now, my food is just too low to produce enough military. What's happening? So, I'm almost done my nuke over here. My army is just hiding in the back so it doesn't all die. And let's just go forward. Green's already got modern age troops. Keep that in mind. So I'm only 1 age ahead of him. And he does have pretty much a matching army. Like a higher army than me. So I can't really destroy him. Now I did lose this city once and for all. Oh, that guy got burned. Look at that. Oh my god. Wow, that was such a realistic animation. Except for the fact that he turned black right away. But, you know, if you get burnt, I mean, that's kind of how you behave. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So I lost my city in the back there. That's really impacting my knowledge growth, my knowledge income. So now that I'm losing some knowledge, it's a good thing I have the resources stacked up. All I really want to do is finish my upgrades here and then go for the elite upgrades in the library. Planes cannot touch my collider because I got so much SAM installations there. Here we go. This is what I'm going for. World government. All timers, city simulations are instantaneous. So once I research that, I can damage this building, let's say with a nuke, which is exactly what I did, I just remembered. And then I can capture it over. If I do that with a capital city and manage to capture it I instantly defeat the other player. So that's the only chance I have at still winning this game. Because there's no way I can win with sheer force at this point. I've already tried that many times. I've got an army of my own, but these guys are definitely matching up to my own army. So here we go. First city captured. Now keep in mind, guys, once you cast your first nuke, there is an Armageddon timer. So now if we can only use up to 11 more nukes in this game. If we use 12, the game is over and nobody wins. Whew, so here we go. That's been researched. Oh, that has not been researched. I haven't researched world government. I did global prosperity. So I'm actually maxing out my resources right now. My next goal is obviously going to be world government. But I need that economy for massive military production. Unfortunately, I lost another city, so my knowledge is now at 50% of what it was earlier. So I'm definitely losing most of my major cities. I only have 2 major cities remaining, and I just captured a small one here. So yeah, I'm slowly crippling and falling back, turning into a cripple. No offense to any cripples out there, but you know, I am slowly falling back. In fact, my super collider is so close to being hit and damaged by these guys. So yeah, definitely getting into more dangerous territory. All I can do right now is defend. Like I said, my ultimate winning strategy is to nuke their capitals and take them over. They are right next to each other as well, which is pretty interesting. But it is hard to take them over if they got a massive military. Nuclear embargo, market closed for 37. Oh, I can't even trade due to nukes. That's weird. Wow. Okay, now the enemy's starting to nuke my base. So this is what I was talking about. We can only use 12 more nukes, and he's starting his nuclear spear across my bases too. So there we go. My major city just got nuked. Luckily, my scholars are still inside because that's all I really care about. And I have my other major city here. He's going to also nuke that. And just nuke everything, right? But yeah. So let's see. Still gathering up an army, trying to reclaim this small city now. Green's coming back to assist. Let's just speed up the game a little bit. So at this point in time, I actually have a massive army. This is what global prosperity helps me get. I've got a massive army, and there's not much that he can do against it right now. Okay. I'm just gonna speed up the game and tune into what's happening here. So at this point in time, I'm actually destroying units that are attacking me. And bam! The small city has been recaptured. This is the city we've all been fighting for half an hour straight. Whew, okay. So let's look at the research I'm saving up for. I'm saving up for this right here. My knowledge went even lower to 380 production. I have to get 6,600, and that is all I need. Then I'm satisfied. At this point in time, Green actually took this mine, so that means he's increasing his metal, and he is pretty much maxed out in all other resource production as well, so that's awesome for him. 179 population. I've got 120 now. Purple's down to 98. So purple is dropping now in numbers, and it seems like purple is slowly dying off. But green is becoming a superpower as well, just like I am. And I'm getting really close to the upgrade. In fact, here we go, guys. I'm about to research this, and bam. Nuclear launch on my main. Uh-oh. Here we go. Losing more guys. So essentially, I'm just losing my economy that I had as my backbone. As you can tell, my food production just dropped quite a bit there. Let's see, though. I just nuked his main at the same time. We got about 10 more nukes left in the game. 9 more nukes left. And I'm sending all my military straight across his military, and bam! Captured his base. Just took over all his cities instantaneously because of that research. Green is going to recapture a city back here, though, but as long as I took his capital, I'm happy. So now I'm finishing off Purple's military and the rest of his base. And boom, here we go. The match is now a 1v1. Both of us are post-information age. Pretty much researched everything we need. So this comes down to sheer mass or nukes. So yeah, it seems like Green is coming back here to take back the same city that we've been fighting for half an hour. I'm going to lose my CEO, unfortunately. He's just camping there. Or will I lose my CEO? That's the question. So I've got 120 supply. He's got 180 plus. He is still way ahead of me in population. So that's really good for him. Probably spending resources better or something like that. I'm not sure, actually. But here we go. He is definitely taking cities back like wildfire. And I am down to just a few cities once again. Just going to speed up the game a little bit more. Let's see how my nuke silo is doing. Oh, I'm getting my main nuke right now. I think I'm nuking his base as well. That I am. I'm nuking his base, but he's only down half of his health. He's still got 10,000 health left over. And I destroyed 10,000 with that nuke. So I'm losing another city back here. But I'm committing all in, sending every single military unit I have onto this base. Keep in mind, if he sends his military back, which he is doing, then I will not be able to recapture this capital base right away. I will have to try to destroy his military before I can do that. So he is sending all his military back here, so I can't capture it. And at the same time, dealing lots of damage to my back bases here, nuking my capital once again. He could, if he wanted to, capture my capital, but he's not doing that. So I'm trying to capture his capital. If I manage to capture it, it is game over. The question is, will it happen? 500 health. I can move in now. He's got his full army here, ready to defend. Running in. Ah, boom. I did it. I actually did it, guys. I did it. I won 1 versus 4. Tougher AI. Now I get it. I get it. It's cheap to win by nukes and late game technology. But I did win, and that's all I care about. I won the game. So this is my first time ever that I defeated 4 tougher AI. And not easily, that's for sure. I almost gave up more than once, especially when they were pushing me back hard right here, and I lost all my military. Definitely was on the verge of resigning. But at the end, I managed to come back and win the game. Let me just look. I have 180 population from the looks of it. It doesn't show me his population anymore. Oh wait, that's him. That's him. Oh, I still have 100 population. So I never really caught up when it came to military. They were way ahead of me the whole time. But at the end, due to having higher tech, I managed to be able to nuke down his capital and win the game. That was an awesome game. One of the best computer matches in Rise of Nations ever. Look at this. 44 minutes, 23 seconds. 4-4-2-8. Almost the same pattern there. Achievements. Let's see. So they had higher army. Combat, city, territory. Yep. Research definitely on my end of things. Economy on my end as well. Military. Here we go. 400 units built. More than 400. 300 something. Units killed, I got the most. Units lost, purple got the most. Okay, not too surprised with these numbers, actually. Okay. Oh, look at this. We pretty much tied up in timber, but I definitely won most of economy there. Tied up in food as well. In fact, to such a degree we tied up. I can't even believe how close we were. Wow. Metal more than doubled, and even I had low metal at times. Oil, knowledge, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. So that was a great game. I enjoyed playing it. I definitely did not expect to win it, to be honest. Pulling out the nukes was literally my last resort, and I thought they were gonna take over me before I do that. But luckily for me, on 3 cities, I managed to take over purple and then take over green. So, whoo! That's it for Rise of Nation, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll tune back in with maybe playing versus players or just trying other new games. See you next time.